Hey everyone, welcome to my page. I just want to start off by saying thank you for checking this out. Now I'm pretty sure most of you are wondering what this is even about or even why you clicked on this. But I just want to start by introducing myself. My name is Manuel. I'll just go by MJ, let's just say it like that. Either way, the reason I'm here is because I just wanted to start a channel, kind of more or less get involved with kind of I guess airing things out, motivational, inspirational, whichever the case is. But I just want everybody to know that we are here for a specific purpose, and I just want everybody to understand that where you are now isn't necessarily where you're supposed to be. But what I will kind of, I guess, jump into and kind of sort of explain is that hopefully, yes, this is the first video. I'm going to be trying to do a video kind of every single day, kind of just throw different messages out there, so kind of be out on the lookout for that. Also, if you really don't mind, please subscribe, kind of check out my other videos. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Instagram is mjchapa23, same as Snapchat. Facebook, m.j.chapa. Be sure to check those out as well. But I kind of want to start off with this first video as just an introductory, kind of just to let you know more or less what it is that I hope to kind of bring to, I guess, this channel. Like I kind of mentioned previously, more or less it's kind of just about getting certain messages out there, kind of just letting everybody know, again, like I said, where you're at now isn't where you're supposed to be. I know for a lot of things, a lot of situations, people more or less kind of feel stuck. And in a sense, I can relate to that. Now, I'm not anybody particularly as far as, I guess, special when it comes to, this guy, who is this guy, whatever the case is. He's not a celebrity, he's not a millionaire, whatever the case is. But I may be, who knows, right? Hopefully I get enough hits, enough subscribers, likes, whichever the case is, that, hey, y'all may make me that way. But that's not the point. What I'm basically trying to say is that just you need to know that you're worth more. You have greatness on the inside of you that you have not particularly witnessed yet, let alone revealed to the world. And for some people, and not necessarily majority, but for a good amount of people, they actually have. They started businesses, they're entrepreneurs, millionaires, or they're just, they're doing good for themselves. And I guess, for instance, what I'm trying to say is that you can do the same thing. Everybody started off in the same boat. Nobody necessarily was born being the most intelligent person or the richest, or whichever the case is. Yes, I do understand as far as some people are born into riches, but in my opinion, they didn't earn it. And yes, they still may get to keep that money, or they still may have the name involved, or the name attached to them, I should say, but that shouldn't credit them for anything. As far as, like the Kardashians per se, Kim kind of got everybody involved in it. And in my opinion, everybody's making her famous. Everybody's making her rich. I understand she has clothing line or waist train, whichever the case is. But to me, she got famous because of something completely not worthy of being famous for. Now, I understand as humans, we do like being entertained. We pay more for entertainment rather than anything else in the world because, for instance, the most important people, whether it's military or doctors or lawyers or whatever the case is, yes, those people are making money, maybe not as much or per so as far as military, unless you've been in there for a good period of time. But, the lawyers and the doctors, depending on how much debt they have or what they do with their money, whichever the case is, they're not as wealthy as everybody else, as the business owners, as the entrepreneurs, as the celebrities at that. And in my opinion, as Americans, we pay for entertainment. We just want to be entertained. That's why more and more people are becoming famous, as for instance, video-wise, YouTube, or just small little aspects here and there, whether it's Twitter, Instagram famous, or Facebook, whichever the case is. But to me, you got to expand on what your greatness is. You got to know what you're good at, because you can, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I understand a lot of people, in order to be wealthy, you can't basically keep sucking at the teat per se from your employer, because you're not going to get there as quickly and as efficiently as you want to. Now, I guess as far as the introductory goes, yes, I guess this would be proper attire for that kind of an introductory. I just like, for instance, I just felt like dressing this way, I guess. But again, I wanted to introduce myself, and I want to let you know that that there is more to you, and there may seem like there's dark times in certain instances or scenarios that you're going through, but they're gonna pass. And if you kind of tend to realize that things do change over time, and it's inevitable, things are always gonna change no matter what. And even if you feel that you're in the same situation or that you're stuck, notice your surroundings, the environment, everything changes. And in order to become the person that you want to be, you have to surround yourself with that kind of environment, those kind of people. You want to be wealthy, you want to be a business owner, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to obtain knowledge, surround yourself with all of that. Because as far as from what I can see, everybody just wants that wannabe life, that life that they post to make it seem like they have everything that they want. And for some, yes, they probably do, but for others, it's a cover-up. And for instance, I'm in Texas, so I'm familiar with the Dallas and the metro area and stuff, metro area, and stuff like that, and the city of the $30,000 millionaire, and everybody plays a certain role and stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying, is you just surround yourself with those kinds of people. Not necessarily people in Dallas; they're portraying a different role. But what I mean is, if there's a life that you want to live, it is out there, and you can live it, because honestly, anything is possible, and that is just the gist of it. I understand that there's the law of attraction, and how you feel and the vibe you give off is what you receive, and in turn, I do believe in that. But I also believe that when you apply yourself and you obtain that knowledge and you reach out to certain resources and you learn specific things here and there, you're going to get to where you want to go. You're going to put in the work, but all the work is behind the scenes. And like Usain Bolt said, for instance, he said the work is behind the scenes. The work is in the practice. The work is in the little knickknacks that he changes. And when it comes to competition, he never gets nervous, because that's the easy part. That's where all of the hard work pays off. It's like with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the most known bodybuilder in the world, and now it's Phil Heath or Kai Green or, Jay Cutler, Dexter, all of those guys, just any industry. As long as you pay your dues, as long as you keep going, and as long as you put in that time and that work, all things are possible. And, with that being said, I understand that this video is kind of a mashup of certain different things. And I may kind of, veer off from time to time on certain aspects, but I want you to understand that you're worth more, and that you can obtain more, and that you want this and that you want that. It's not out of your reach. You kind of have to change your mentality, change your mindset. You gotta say, for instance, a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a house or something nice. Instead of saying I can't afford it, change your mindset, switch, hit that on and off switch, or kind of the little knobs kind of change it and turn it, and instead ask, how can I afford it? With me, for instance, my family, I want to provide the home. I want to provide the food, the cars, the money, the finances, everything. I want everything set. And instead of kind of backtracking and being like, man, this is too much. I can't provide for my daughter. I can't provide for my family, let alone I have to pay child support. And I'll get into that area, maybe next video or another area, because there's a certain feeling that I do feel about child support. And it's not necessarily like, oh, I don't want to pay it, or I shouldn't pay it, or why this, why that. Don't say that. I'm not trying to say that it's a bad thing. But like I said, I'll get into that maybe in the next video or other videos. But just take a step back and just kind of analyze things in a different manner, and just know that no matter what you're going through, you're going to get through it. And then, like I said, with the finances or whatever the case is, whether it's a business or something, say it is a business per se, it's like, I can't open a business. Obtain resources, learn how you can start a business, learn how you can do this, learn how you can do that, learn how you can afford this and that, learn how you can be this. You can do and be anything that you want to be, and you can do anything that you want to do. All it takes is the time, all it takes is the effort, all it takes is the knowledge. Obtain the resources, reach out, network. That's what we're here. That's what we like to do as people. We like to talk to others And I do understand nowadays things are kind of changing more into the antisocial, and you're more on your phone and social media. But kind of, if anything, learn to either veer away from that or learn how to utilize it. You want to network through LinkedIn, network through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case is, but do it the right way and reach out to the right people. Obtain the right knowledge, obtain the right resources, meet and come across and network with the right kind of people. Learn your craft, develop your craft, and over time, things will change and things will start to work out, and you will reach amount of success that you never could have possibly imagined. But if you don't take that first step, if you don't take that step of faith, or if you don't take that leap, or if you just don't trust in yourself, period, then you're never going to reach that. And I'm slowly starting to realize that, because even this video took me a lot of time to just decide to create, and I'm finally doing it today. And yeah, like I said, with the attire and everything, I didn't really choose this. I just felt like dressing, and then for some reason today I just felt right that I had to make the video. So again, I do apologize for kind of veering off in different directions, but I promise you for future videos there will be direct messages, and I may veer off here and there in those videos, but it won't be as cluttered as it was in this video. But again, please like, please subscribe, please follow Instagram, Snapchat, MJChoppa23, those are the same. Facebook, M.J. and then Choppa after that. But yeah, please go ahead, follow, subscribe. Again, I appreciate you for sticking out for this nearly 12-minute video that I kind of veered in different directions. And you could have been like, well, I just wasted this. But I guarantee you, and I promise you, my future messages will be better. But thank you, God bless, and I look forward to speaking and seeing you in the next video. Thanks.